everybody, I hope y'all are doing well. I'm sorry it's been so long since I made a video, but I got the flu and didn't have a voice for weeks and weeks, and anyway, craziness. Hope you guys have all been doing well. We are in our little workshop down here. This is our print shop and art studio kind of place, so different scenery than the kitchen. But I have a whole bunch of records that I've picked up since I saw you last, and a good bit of variety, so hopefully you'll enjoy checking out some records with me. I went to the Goodwill and somebody dumped off a ton of records, and I'm a sucker for the bright, colorful, old record covers, so things like this I can't leave behind because that color is just beautiful. I'm looking forward to listening to that. And this cover's pretty amazing. Rhapsody in Blue. Beautiful. This is just hilarious. Good times right there. And I love Burl Lives. I think Burl Lives is great. And here's a scouting with Burl Lives. That's pretty awesome. My favorite song by him is The Ugly Bug Ball. Amazing. Then I got this one that's a soundtrack to a movie that I have never seen before. It's got Jane Fonda in it and Barbara Stanwyck. So I'll have to check out the movie as well as the soundtrack. This is a great cover. And like I said, hopefully a good record too. Most of these I haven't had a chance to listen to. Pretty excited about that. That is a great cover. And I like old Western TV show themes and things like that, so that should be perfect. They also had a bunch of children's records, which every time I see these, they're usually really, really messed up, like terrible. And I know when I was a kid, we used to ride Hot Wheel cars on the record as it was playing, and we spilled milk on our records and everything else, so that I'm sure why most children's records are such a wreck, but these were in really great shape, and the vinyl itself was pretty beautiful. It made me think that the kids weren't allowed to touch these. I already have like 2 copies of this. The one that I had as a kid that I spilled milk on, and this one's a little ragged on the edge, but the vinyl itself was pretty awesome. It was really, really clean. Kind of shocking. Don't jump to conclusions. You'll wind up with contusions. Here's another Disney one, storybook or story record. Swiss Family Robinson. I have like 3 copies of this. This is the best copy I've ever seen. A little bit of ring wear, but the record itself, pretty great. Like shockingly nice. And then there's another one from the same thrift store, also in really great shape. And I had a copy of this before as well, and it was beat, but this one is lovely. So upgrade. And then we went around my birthday, which I had 0 voice around my birthday. Either I was terribly sick, but we went to one of our favorite used record stores, and I found they had a store in Nashville that had like the made-for-TV records and odd lots and all kinds of old overruns of records, and they went out of business, and this used record store has piles and piles and piles of records like that still in the shrink wrap. This one was still in the shrink. Beautiful colors. She's a little bit scary, but great. And then I got Like a Bird. I've started to look for stop records. I'm pretty interested in those. I like a lot of the trucker records and things like that. It seems like there's a lot of great ones on stop records. This one's still in the shrink and still sealed. I have not yet popped it open. Here come the elephants. There's a song on here called Day Drinking. Classic. And I got a couple of Fabian records with his amazing hair. And here's another one, Fabulous Fabian. And this record is, I'm sure, covered in teenage tears. All right, but the ones I was most excited to get were not just budget bin records. These are the other than budget bin records. All the rest of them, super deluxe cheap, which is how I usually roll, but it was my birthday, so I decided to treat myself and get the Rave Ups. This does have somebody's writing on it, but I don't care. I've wanted this record since the 80s. And Chris Isaac. Okay, another budget record. I can't stop. This is learning code the easy way. So I can learn Morse code for just $0.25. Pretty excited about that. I love Chet Baker. And I found this record, which I'm excited to listen to. It's a variety of big names working together. Excited to listen to that. Jane Wiedlin of the Go-Go's. Sorry, the shrink wrap is coming off. I usually kind of try not to tear it off just because, what am I doing? It's grubby anyway. Anyway, $1.95 and for a Go-Go. She's in much better shape now that I get that yucky shrink wrap off. I might have to do this a bit more carefully though. Calm down. There you go. And Love Is the Answer. This is a promo copy. Another budget bin record, but I love this song. So I thought, let's listen to the whole record. For 95 cents, okay. I love this record, and I've never ever seen it anywhere else. So great. No More I Love Yous is the big one on here. Somebody gave me a mixtape with that song on it, and I absolutely adored it at the time, way back in the day. So excited to have that record. I've tried to collect every record that the songs from that mixtape had on it, which is kind of a task if you don't have access to a lot of the less top 40 songs of the time. Anyway, we went to another record store that usually I think has records that are way too expensive, and I found a couple things that were half off, so I was kind of excited about that, and I got one blind buy and one sure thing. So my blind buy, Church of the Sun, and it has songs like Blacklight Poster and Latin Danzig. So, I mean, and it's got Satanic Panic. Sounds like a blast, really. So there you go. That's my blind buy. Cheap enough for me to even pick it up. And my sure thing, the Monkees. Can't go wrong with the Monkees. And then there's a auction group that we've both kind of become addicted to. Because we can find some really nice things for the right price. And I got a Death Cab for Cutie record. Excited to give that one a listen. curious how much of that I have, of this record that I have on mixed CDs other people have given me. And last but absolutely never least, Wendy O. Williams. Awesome.
My favorite.
So that's my haul from the last, well, since President's Day. So month and 2 months, is that at this point?
Yeah.
A long time. So I've gathered a little bit here and there. Hopefully did not bore you to death. Anyway, I wish I had more to tell you about it, but because I've been sick and then trying to catch up from being sick, I haven't really had a whole lot of time to just sit and listen to the records, but hopefully we'll turn that frown upside down and get on listening to some new songs. Hope you're doing well. I think I already said that, but I really do. And there's Dave back in the background working on some work, designing some t-shirts. And
you can see me back here.
yeah, we can see you a little bit, but not much. So anyway, we will talk to you again soon, and y'all take care. Happy Easter, and hope the sun shines on you tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye.